Alright, here's part two. I took it on a 5-mile cruise this morning, a little shakedown run. Everything's pretty good. Carburetor had a light stumble at it coming off the, changing the gear, coming up on throttle, just barely. Put a vacuum gauge on it when I got back, and I need to get a power valve. It's not quite the right one, but I got the hood on, bumpers on, lower air dam. Lower air dam made out of a rear bumper, the lower parts of the rear bumper. Cut it down the middle and cut the ends and shorten them and stuff. But welded L brackets to the back side, and it actually bolts to the bottom of the bumper. I put some rubber welting around it. Moving them bumpers way up, I think it looks pretty good with the bumper shocks shortened. You don't have to have them ugly urethane fillers in there. Mine were all broke, so that's kind of what I had to do anyway. Those are the fiber optic turn signal indicators off an 83 Cutlass. I had a pair of fenders that had those on, but the fiber optic deals were all broke. I used 3mm LEDs I got from eBay. Orange, blue, and white. Orange for turn signal, blue for brights, white for regular lights. I had to tint the lens with some model car spray paint, transparent window film, darken them up a little bit because it was just too bright shining in my face. I still got to do the upper door panels. Still need a headliner board. I got the seats refoamed. Just basically glued 1/2-inch sew foam over the existing foam, and then I stuffed some batting up in here. This is just crooked stitching. I don't think that's coming out, but they do feel a lot better on the butt, which I like. All the gauges are working. Seem to be fairly accurate. I used all the side fillers. I just didn't use the center ones. And I carried the stripe all the way around. I did some work in the trunk. Still got another panel to make that goes up against the back seat. Probably gonna be hard to see. Spare's never been used. The jack's never been used. I used these are rubber mounted. They're for a pole light for your boat, and I've got a few of them screwed to the floor, and that holds the lug wrench. It keeps it from scratching up that jack and rattling around. I used some carpet remnants under here. I used the it's a new reproduction jack instructions decal, but it is for the chassis jack, because this car originally had a bumper jack. When I welded the other upper bumper area up in this to make it as a filler, I had to use some of my rubber welting here on this because it was getting close, almost touching. And these are just from Ace Hardware, some rubber bumpers, because the trunk lid will hit this, because you have to slam it because that new rubber's so tight. It is close. That radio actually surprisingly sounds kind of good. I've got some Kenwood 6x9s in the back, and then some Kicker 3.5s in the front. Still got to finish the air cleaner, door panels, and a headliner. And I need to get the exhaust put on it, and need to get it to a front end alignment shop. But other than that, it's just about there.